So they'll be calling you a radical. This is extremely important video for especially people here in Utah. This fraud. Where the fuck's the FBI? I exposed all of this for you Obama haters here in Utah. Remember when Obama came here one time? And this is what it was all about. This is fraud as fuck. Now, Trump's perpetuated the fucking fraud. Listen, this AMPS bill. I was involved with AMPS when it got through. It was for alternative energy. It was for wind and solar. They blatantly fucking manipulated and stole the Dirty Herbie and fucking gang. These political fucking whores for sale. Now listen, this is fraud. This is fraud. They have told these different municipalities, there's, I believe, they say there's 50 or 60 municipalities have signed on to this in the Intermountain, Rocky Mountain West, and 35 of them are in Utah. Now when this happened, places like Morgan, Brigham City, Kaysville's the crux. Fraud from hell. They rolled in, Obama and crew, and the Nuclear Energy Crime Syndicate, and they went to these individuals. Now, these are people, not municipalities. Mayors, whatever, says, here's $200,000. Shh. Form a little consulting company. Here, we'll do it for you. Here's a check for $200,000. Well, that's for the city? No, that's yours. You gonna sign on? Yep. They all signed on. It's fraud as hell. I caught him in the Utah State Legislature. Now, this is how corrupt Utah and how derelict the Utah politician is here. Under the Bear River Massacre, the first time Utah's ever says, oh, we're going to speak, first time we've ever showed up. Sean Reyes, the Utah State Attorney General, Cal Berkeley, who's that madman in the Philippines, his nephew. I went and talked to him. I says, this Nuscale, this corruption, this guy who's the CEO in Oregon on the Columbia River, Nuscale from hell, his name's Reyes, Jose Reyes. He's claimed he's related to you. He's not related to me. Well, what about Nuscale? What about these little nuclear reactors Utah's funding? This is fraud as hell. I don't even know what those are, Kevin. This is a long time ago. Oh, no. Governor Cox-elect. This is before he's governor-elect. I have it on video. Gets up and speaks. He says, the reason Utah has shown up for the first time here is because this, at the time this happened, was Utah territory. I'm like, oh my God. You can hear the whole crowd. I mean, it's a very sophisticated crowd that shows up there. Writers and, historians, not from Weber State or BYU or University. I mean, those people just, making a living off other people's taxes. So I walk up and I say, Spencer, listen, be careful what you say in public. You're running for governor, right? Yeah. Well, why are you airing your ignorance in public like that? What do you mean? I says, this was never Utah territory. We were in Franklin, Idaho. Never. It was Washington territory when it happened. That's not what we were told. Now, again, back to Utah politicians. Huntsman. Now, think about this. Nuscale, downwinders from hell, Utah. And, I have AML leukemia. I've been fighting for my life. Governor Herbert's father died of it. Mike Lee's father died of it. That's what we do here in Utah. So, I'm seventh generation here. Go to the Weber County. Go to the cemetery here. The first, whitey buried here. What they've done to me. I catch them under the stairs inside the Utah State Legislature during session, which is against the law. Now, you can gift here, but you can't bribe. And they bribe these guys. I interviewed Snow. I interviewed multiple of these guys. I interviewed Paul, a lot of these state senators about this, and they're like, I says, I've talked to lots of, they told me, I says, Energy Solutions, I was talking to them about that, why you build that out, but this is different. This is Nuscale from hell. So the government is going to kick them a grant, supposedly this month. Now think about this. Now stay with me. $1.4 billion. Where the fuck's the FBI? Where the fuck's the FBI? This new nuclear waste dump set they've built on West 12th Street. This Gibson character, county commissioner, my next door neighbor, drained the fucking marsh. All the money missing. The $20 million federal grant's missing. Weber County Western Development Park. It's missing. They didn't do shit. And they just close up shop after they get this fucking dump site built illegally. Oh, that's in Box Elder County, right down fucking over the causeway. This is so fucking corrupt. It's unbelievable, and it's blatant corruption right in your face. Nuscale, little nuclear reactors. Now, this same little nuclear reactor, Nuscale from hell, was tried at Rocketdyne in Santa Susana. Don't you cry for me. I came to Utah with a load from Santa Onofre. It blew up. Now, girls, go. Stevie Nicks went crazy about it. Oh, yeah, she's a Utah girl. She went to Judge Memorial here, you know. Where's she? Remember she went crazy because Robin Anderson, when she moved to Pasadena, down the stretch they come, Santa Anita, she got sick with leukemia and died. They had to take the baby. Stevie married her husband, freaking raised the baby for a while. Gypsy, her dad, her uncle had died. She dedicated Gypsy after she wrote it. You know, Downwinders of Utah. How about girls? His little 11-year-old girl died. He sued Rocketdyne from the Nuscale little reactor. It's the same reactor. Blew up. How about at Idaho National Lab where they're testing these things? They peeled people off the fucking ceilings there. Twice! This thing's a nightmare. There's nothing new. It's a big loot job. These politicians fucking took bribes. I'm here to tell you. I can prove it. Fucking FBI. And then the Nuscale and the nuclear energy hires trolls to attack me. The shit that, while I'm in critical condition, fighting for my life, full of leukemia. Fuck. Unbelievable. This is the most corrupt fucking thing in the history of the fucking state. That's saying a lot, this fucking corrupt ass state. So they have till September so that public watchdog on taxation comes out. You want to get to a Utah Mormon here, talk about their money, you know, whether they don't care how they get it, just get it. He recommended they vote against it. Well, they're back in here bribing again. They're in here freaking, right now, today. They're going to these every one of these guys that took this money should be fucking put in handcuffs and fucking, including fucking this Gibson character of Weber County, who got caught dead red. They don't do shit. I mean, I caught him. Inside the state legislature, behind a closed door, he's a county commissioner in the Senate session. This is the most corrupt fucking thing. Governor Herbert knows. They all know. Yet nobody will do anything. So there's one last bastion, the FBI. FBI's charter. Look it up. How are they started? To clean up corrupt local governments. Utah, this something rotten in the New Denmark. So this AMPS bill was for wind and solar. Why do we not have all solar here? Fuck, the sun shines 300 days a year. It's 100 degrees all day, every day. Fucking, we should be all solar because of these lobbyists. You know, and these for sale fucking, that's what every one of these politicians are. Including Governor fucking Herbert. He fucking lied to me. Now, every single governor, John Huntsman to Kevin Blanche. Well, these little nuclear reactors, he's in Russia. He's green as grass, didn't know his ass. A multi-billionaire. In Russia, eight a year ago, they had a fucking, their 8 lead scientists, this is exactly what it is, a little SMR. Putin was testing when they killed their 8 lead scientists. We're the ones that exposed us. Me and the group in Sweden, we started picking up the fucking, you know, the core element in the dishes in Sweden. We're the ones that reported it, that no, it's a nuclear reactor. It's not a bomb, it's a reactor. It's a Nuscale. It's a little SMR. That's exactly what it is. So I asked John Huntsman to his face. You can look it up. Did you know one blew up, John? Yeah, I'm the one that collected the data. Then why aren't you fucking screaming your head off? John Huntsman, I asked Mitt Romney about it. They act like they don't know. Just like Fukushima, they act like, how the fuck are we fucking funding nuclear energy when we fucking, the sun shines 300 fucking days a year? We should be, California's producing 200% more solar a day than they can produce. But it's places like Nevada, and you think about Nevada, that's all, I mean, sunniest place on earth. Why aren't they all solar? Because of the nuclear and the coal lobby. By the way, I worked with Kamala Harris personally. I worked with her personally on the shutdown in Santa Onofre. The waste is illegally coming here to Utah. Wake the fuck up here in Utah. Wake the fuck up. This is criminal as hell. By the way, I need to raise some fucking money. I need $1,147. They'll put me fucking where I need to be so I can get my typo fucking work done. You know. Thank you everybody who has supported this historic, incredible work. You know. Where the fuck's the FBI? You know, you can attack a fucking person like this in critical condition, which they did. This Gibson character attacked me in a fucking viciously while I'm in critical condition. I mean, The Nuclear Energy Crime Center hires trolls to attack me while I'm in critical condition. By the way, Trump's turned into Obama. I mean, fuck, he's worse. You know, $1.4 billion. So stay with me. So the original funding, I'm the guy that exposed that. Here's the way it works. Under the federal charter, this new technology, blah, 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 to get a government grant, your $1.4 billion, which they've already got several hundred million, you have to get original private funds. The original private funds, and then they'll match the funds and go from there. The original private funds was Kenwood Financial. I dug into it. Kenwood Financial not only was a fucking Ponzi scheme and a fraud and never gave them any fucking money, it was a sham. The SEC charged them with felony fraud and found them guilty of running a Ponzi scheme. It's just like this Blue Castle fucking reactor down there. Remember that? Lead Dog Hedge Fund put up the money. I'm the guy that exposed all that. I do all this fucking dirty work. You can look up the videos. I mean, I'm under that. I have video content of them fucking state senators going in during session into a private fucking party under the stairs in the Utah State Capitol during session. I have videos of this county commissioner in there colluding with them, with the fucking attorney general's office standing right next to me. I've talked to the FBI. I've talked to the fucking, all these powers there be. EPA, fuck. I mean, what they've done right here, fucking sprayed Roundup all over my house, fuck up and down the fucking road, while I'm sick and critical condition, try to kill me legally. I mean, think what they've done to me. The Nuclear Energy Crime Syndicate in these Utah State. I mean, it's so dirty, it's unbelievable. By the way, I'm a good Mormon boy. Abraham Hunsaker the Fourth's my grandpa. Without Abe the First, there is no Mormon church. That's my grandfather. Go to the cemetery up there. Everybody should know. Abe 1, Abe 2, yeah, that's me. But fuck me, Of course, I was in the LDSE State Bone Marrow Transplant Center for a long time, given 2 months to live. Had open heart surgery recently. Mike Lee kicks me off Medicaid. His dad died of this. So fucking corrupt. So corrupt. Where the fuck's the FBI? Stay tuned.